From the PEP Radio Newsroom, these are the stories we are following at this hour. The Food and Drug Administration's polarizing vaccine chief is leaving the agency after a brief tenure that drew the ire of biotech executives, patient groups, and conservative allies of President Donald Trump. Dr. Vinay Prasad did not want to be a distraction and was stepping down from his role as the FDA's top vaccine regulator to spend more time with his family. A spokesperson for the Department of Health and Human Services said in a statement late Tuesday. Two people familiar with the situation told the Associated Press that Prasad was ousted following several recent controversies. The people spoke on condition of anonymity to discuss internal personnel matters. Prasad did not immediately respond to requests for comment Wednesday morning. Prasad joined the FDA in May after years as an academic researcher at the University of California, San Francisco, where he frequently criticized the FDA's approach to drug approvals and COVID-19 vaccines. His contrarian approach appeared to match FDA Commissioner Marty Makary, who repeatedly praised Prasad's work and intellect. But in recent weeks, Prasad became a target of right-wing activists, including Laura Loomer, who flagged Prasad's statements criticizing Trump and praising liberal independent Senator Bernie Sanders. How did this Trump-hating Bernie bro get into the Trump administration? Loomer posted on X last week. In other news, one of the strongest earthquakes ever recorded struck off Russia's sparsely populated Far East early Wednesday, sending tsunami waves into Japan, Hawaii, and the U.S. West Coast. Several people were injured, but none gravely, and no major damage has been reported so far. Authorities warned the risk from the 8.8 magnitude quake could last for hours, and millions of people, potentially in the path of the waves, were initially told to move away from the shore or seek higher ground. Much of the coastline for Chile is under the highest level of alert. Much of the west coast spanning California, Oregon, and Washington state, along with the Canadian province of British Columbia, are still under an advisory. Warnings have been lifted or downgraded in Japan, Hawaii, and the affected parts of Russia. The quake, once again one of the strongest ever recorded, struck at 8:25 a.m. Japan time with a magnitude of 8.8 and a depth of about 21 kilometers, or 13 miles, according to the U.S. Geological Survey. It was centered about 120 kilometers, or 75 miles, from the Russian city of Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky. Multiple aftershocks as strong as 6.9 magnitude followed. And finally, this earthquake from Washington. The Senate confirmed Trump lawyer Emil Bove by 50 to 49 for a lifetime appointment as a federal appeals court judge for the U.S. Third Circuit Court of Appeals, as Republicans dismissed whistleblower complaints about his conduct at the Justice Department. A former federal prosecutor in the Southern District of New York, Bove was on Trump's legal team during his New York hush money trial and defended Trump in the two federal criminal cases. And yes, he will serve on the Third U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals, which hears cases from Delaware, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Democrats have vehemently opposed Bove's nomination, citing his current position as a top Justice Department official and his role in the dismissal of the corruption case against New York City Mayor Eric Adams. They've also criticized his efforts to investigate department officials who were involved in the prosecutions of hundreds of Trump supporters who were involved in the January 6, 2021 attack on the Capitol. Bove has accused FBI officials of insubordination for refusing to hand over the names of agents who investigated the attack and ordered the firing of a group of prosecutors involved in those January 6th criminal cases. That's the news at this hour. You can now listen to PEP Radio on Alexa. Simply tell your device, Alexa, play PEP Radio. If you are watching our news videos on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe to our channel. We'll have more music in a bit, but first, here's the Meadville area weather forecast on PEP Radio.